Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today, we're gonna go for a win. Simple as that. I don't think I've gone 0-6 with a team on this channel, and I don't want it to be Phalanx. I do not want it to be Phalanx, so I think this mod has potential if you can just find a way to deal with the fairies. If you can find a way to deal with the fairies, this team I think has a chance. I personally think Togekiss is slightly better than Indeedee maybe, and then switch the Phalanx's item from Psychic Seed to, I don't know, something better than Psychic Seed, because obviously you wouldn't have the Indeedee. But let's, like I said, we're going for a win today, and we're going to find Admiral here with a rating of 11,000. And let's see what he's got. He's got Jellicent. Yeah, another two more fairies. Jellicent, Charizard, Conkeldurr, Duraludon, Togekiss, and Whimsicott. So I'm expecting him to go with the fairy leads. I'm going to lead Duraludon because I can't use Duraludon as a switch-in, so I'm going to lead Duraludon. I think Phalanx in the back is pretty decent as well. I'm actually going to go for, I could go with the Double Dragon, but I'm not sure if that's worth it because if he leads Togekiss, I'm in trouble. So I'm going to go Raichu Duraludon with Phalanx, and do I need Gyarados or Charizard? Gyarados or Dragapult here, that becomes the question. I feel Dragapult's a little bit better because Gyarados just loses to Duraludon. So I am going to go Dragapult. And we're going to lock in immediately in a hurry right now. And like I said before, I've never gone 0-6. We're at 0-4 right now with this team. Those last two episodes were still pretty fun in my opinion. I mean, they had some pretty cool teams from my opponents as well. So if you are interested in that, go check them out. And let's see. Like I said, this is the one where we need a win. This is the one where we need a win. And we're going to find, I don't know what language this is. But I know they're not nicknames because I have seen these names in the past. So I'm not going to waste my max right now. But I am going to double this Whimsicott here. With a fake out Flash Cannon. Pick up the Whimsicott. And then from there I can go for Volt Switches. I can deal with Conkeldurr later on, is what I'm trying to say. I can Volt Switch, I can reposition later on. Right now, priority number one, kill the fairies. Kill the fairies, murder the fairies. That's basically the concept of this team. And obviously it has not been going well. I'm going to have to come back with an updated Phalanx team at some point, and I will. But Raichu going for fake out right now. I'm going to go into Whimsicott here, so he's actually going to let me kill him here, which is pretty good. He's actually going to be eject button, so maybe he'll go into Togekiss. Seems weird if he would. So we're going to see what his what his other two mons are right now. One of the two, I should say. It actually is going to be that Togekiss, so going to get a Flash Cannon into that slot. Very, very, very convincing right now. And every time we seem to get this Togekiss on the switch-in, it just seems to be the very. So not perfectly working in our favor, but decent chunk of damage. Now we also know it's not weakness policy, which is also really good. We're just going to see a Drain Punch. That's going to rip through Duraludon. Not going to kill though, which is huge. Although Mach Punch will kill us. But I'm expecting the Mach Punch. I kind of want to expect the Mach Punch and swap out. But I feel like letting Duraludon die is a little bit better because if this Togekiss does go for something like... Yeah, I'm going to let myself die here. I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon. I'm also going to go for a Nuzzle. Maybe he won't go for the... Yeah, I said Nuzzle, yeah, okay. Just making sure I click Nuzzle there. But maybe he won't go for the Mach Punch, but he does indeed go for the Mach Punch. That is fine. Not the end of the world by any means. He's also not Flame Orb, which is really good. So Nuzzle going out into the Togekiss here. We're going to see what he wants to go for. Are we going to see a full para? I get the crit, so... I mean, I wasn't really doing that for damage. I'm doing it for the paralysis. And Togekiss is paralyzed and cannot move. So, got what I wanted right there. And I bring Dragapult in 100% of the time right now. I will Volt Switch off of the Togekiss to preserve my Sash on Raichu and reset the fake out here. And I could max, but I don't think I need to. I feel like Shadow Ball and Volt Switch just does the same thing. No real reason to rush into my max right now. He could max the Togekiss, which could be kind of scary. Togekiss is just going to follow me. That is 100% fine on my books. Let me see what he wants to go for. Hopefully there's no Ice Punch, because that would really suck if he's able to kill my Dragapult here. But Shadow Ball going off. Going into Togekiss. And Volt Switch is going to pick up the knockout here, which is very nice. Togekiss drops. Okay. So, one fairy down, a couple more to go. And I get Phalanx in here, which is in a relatively decent position. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm not really in any sort of position to murder this Whimsicott. It should be dead, because it shouldn't be eject button. But it was eject button. He's actually going to go Rock Slide, so no Ice Punch. Dragapult's going to avoid the attack, which is huge, and that's not going to do anything to Phalanx. So finally got Phalanx in a somewhat decent position, I guess you could call it. And the good news is, he's kind of forced to Tailwind here, because he can't outspeed Dragapult right now. And there's the Whimsicott. If he goes on the offense, I'm going to get my Dragapult to kill this Whimsicott. I'm going to max the Dragapult now. I'm going to go Phantasm. I have to go Phantasm. I was going to say I can go Draco, like Wormwind, but I can't go Wormwind because it is a Fairy type, and I should have known that. I'm going to click No Retreat, and click Max Phantasm here. He might Tailwind, but I don't really care. We're going to see, this might be the one. If we're going to win a game, this is the one we're going to win. If he attacks, he can't attack, because if he attacks, he dies. We might see a max on his end, which would be very concerning. Like, if he maxes Whimsicott, that would A, be like the third time in my entire life I've seen a Dynamax Whimsicott, and B, be probably the scariest thing he can do at this point. So let's see what he wants to go for here. We are indeed going to see a Tailwind. That's perfectly fine. I am getting my No Retreat off, and I will get the defense drop as well as an attack boost here. So this Conkeldurr should start taking big damage next turn. So the defense drop obviously helps the Phalanx, hence why I have the Dragapult on the team. But sometimes things don't always work out, and you notice things as you put them out there. And as you can tell, we just get murdered by Fairy types. So that was kind of the storyline there. We're gonna see a close combat from that, and that's really bad. I didn't think that Tailwind would make him faster than me. That's unfortunate. So him being faster than the Phalanx right now is super, super unfortunate. He won't be faster anymore, but he will be able to get a Mach Punch off, and I don't think, even at +1 defense, I don't think we're living it. So he's actually -2 defense, so his defense stat is really, really low right now. And I'm +1. If I can just get the attack off, we're in good shape. But let's see what that last Pokemon is. That's Charizard, right? Yeah, okay, so Charizard coming in right now, and that, I'm imagining, is where this max is going to go. I am going to Wormwind, and I'm just going to kill this Conkeldurr here. And I don't have Protect. That could be a decent option, actually, for Phalanx in future games, future moderations of the team. I feel like Protect is decent, but I am gonna go Rock Slide right now. I'm so close to winning this game. Like, I just have to. If I can kill either one of these two this turn and get Raichu in with a Sash, I'm in a really good spot. I also think if I can kill either of the two this turn, I'll still have another Mon on the field, meaning it will allow me to have 2 Mons on the field with a negative 2v1 with a Sash on Raichu. So he is obviously going to Dynamax his Charizard, which kind of negates the Focus Sash on Raichu if he does go for this VMAX Wildfire. But I'm expecting a Mach Punch. He's going to try and take out the Phalanx here, and I'm expecting to die to said Mach Punch. But he's going to go VMAX Wildfire first, and that's going to go straight into Phalanx. So not even bothering with the Mach Punch. But that helps me a little bit more than I expected it to. Unfortunately, Phalanx once again did nothing. Got the No Retreat off, which is kind of cool. But Wormwind going out, this should pick up the knockout into Conkeldurr. Actually, it doesn't. So we're going to be seeing Assault Vest Conkeldurr right there. And let's see what he goes for here. Is he going to have Ice Punch? Because that could suck. It's just going to be another Rock Slide, so that's not going to do too much damage here. Of course, the VMAX Wildfire Flames are going to come out right now. Not too bad because we are maxed, and Raichu comes in. Alright, so I feel like Nuzzle is the #1 move of choice, right now. Into this Charizard, 100%. I could also fake out the Conkeldurr, but I feel like that's useless here. I'm going to Phantasm. Yeah, Phantasm makes more sense. And I will go for Nuzzle. I'm guaranteed to get the Nuzzle off, which is good. That'll slow him down. Conkeldurr should die here. I mean, he could technically go Mach Punch. He actually is going to kill this Raichu. So that's kind of unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. But he's Airstreaming, so Raichu might not die to that. He's actually going to Airstream the Dragapult. So Dragapult surviving. So I feel like my opponent right here he was so close to making the correct play there. Like if he doubles the Raichu there, I think I just lose. But now because I get the Nuzzle off, I think I have a chance. So of course Conkeldurr going to drop down now. And I get the defense drop onto this Charizard here for a little bit of extra Nuzzle damage. Not really the greatest amount of damage there, but I do get this little bit of Nuzzle damage right now. And what's unfortunate is he could technically max guard. This is going to be so close. This is going to be a close game. If he doesn't go for the max guard, although he might be faster than me anyways right now. I can't protect because of the flames. I'm going to die to the flames. I have to just double attack him. I drop a Draco. And I go for a Volt Switch. If he max guards, it actually might be best case scenario for us. We're actually going to get the full pair up. So after we finally get a little bit lucky there. And we're going to get that Draco Meteor off into this Charizard. And we're also going to get this Volt Switch off into this Charizard. Of course, Dragapult going to die right there. But with Tailwind going down, I think we're fine. Volt Switch going to do good chunk of damage. Not going to pick up the knockout. That is fine. However, if we die to 2 of these, okay, we don't. We will survive another G-Max Wildfire. His Tailwind is going to go down. So even though he's +1, he's paralyzed. I'm going to be faster. Definitely got lucky there, depending on what he was going for. If he was going for max guard, we had won the game. Regardless of if he got that off or not. But I feel like there's a chance he was still faster. Because +1 Charizard should be faster than Gyarados. Yeah? Than Dragapult. There's a chance he was going for a max Airstream again. Or some sort of max flare. Now he's going to protect. He thinks this the flames will kill me here. That's basically what he needs to go for now. He needs to double protect. He needs to get the hacks back in his favor right now. I'm going to live this on like 16 health. I'm not sure if flames, I think they last for one more turn. Hopefully they don't last for one more turn and I can win. But let's see. Is he going to go for the double protect? He's going to get paralyzed. I mean, he was going for a double protect anyways. So, I mean, he technically deserved it after the first para. But we do finally get our win, which is, I'm not going to complain about it. I feel like there was times that, like, once again, I could have played Followings better. Like, I should have known that I could have, what am I trying to say? I could have swapped Followings out for the Raichu to take the close combat, then brought Followings back in after, and I would have been able to kill the Conkeldurr, get that out of the way. Then it would have been a 2v1 with Followings versus Charizard, and I could click Rock Slide. Right? Like, there was always that option that I could have gone for as well, if I would have known the Conkeldurr would be faster than Followings, which I don't know why I don't know that speed tier, because Conkeldurr is pretty common. But then again, I'm not really used to Conkeldurr in Tailwind. But regardless of that, we're going to find another trainer here. Didn't have time to change the music, unfortunately. We're going to find a bunch of dots with a rating of 12,000 here. I'm going to see what my point. It was going to be Hard Trick Room. Is that a Sneasel? That is a Sneasel. So we've got Sneasel, Wishy-Washy. Alright. Sneasel, Wishy-Washy, Torkoal, Mudsdale, Hatterene, and Oranguru. So we start with the Trick Room matchup with this team, and we're going to end with a Trick Room matchup with this team. This one, a little bit more crazy. Actually fits the series title pretty well. Series, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I thought for a second I had messed that up, but I didn't. And if I did, then maybe I was right all along. But how do I win this now? As we saw in the first game, he got Trick Room up, and that just kind of prevented me from using Followings at all. So there's no Indeedee, which is really, really good for me here. He does have 2 Trick Room setters, which is super, super annoying. The question is, do I want to go Indeedee? Indeedee stops any sort of fake out that Sneasel really wants to go for. It's just I don't know if I can kill. Yeah, you know what? Indeedee Duraludon makes the most sense, I think. Helping Hand, and I can either max Darkness or max Steel Spike. That'll pick up both the Trick Room either of the Trick Room setters. Can't pick them both up at once, of course. If he leads both of them, then we have issues, but that's a story for a different day. Do I really want to force Followings in here? Once again, that Fairy type. So maybe I don't force Followings in here, but I feel like Gyarados for sure. And I am going to force Followings just because that's the point of the team. I know we've only won one game, and it was technically because we hacked the man out. Assuming he didn't go for the double protect, if he didn't go for the max guard. If he max guard there, we win the game. Because he comes out of the Trick Room, and then he comes out of the max, and then a Volt Switch would have killed from the range he was at. So, although no, maybe not, because I wouldn't have got the, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? He's actually going to go Oranguru Sneasel. So, really, really interesting lead for my opponent. So I wonder if he's going to be Fling. Predict, because he knows he can't fake out, right? The Psychic terrain. So I wonder if he's going to like fling a Razor Claw into Duraludon. But I am going to max anyway, so it's not going to matter. But still, that would be pretty funny to see. We are going to go Helping Hand into Duraludon. And I'm assuming Max Darkness is going to pick up this knockout. The super effective Max Darkness is still stronger than the 140 Max Wormwind. So, is it? 140, 1.5 is 210, 110 doubled is 220, yeah. So, Darkness is still stronger here. So, by 10 base points, so not much, but it is still a stronger move of choice. And we're going to go for the Helping Hand boost, which is also really, really nice. I guess he could, no, I guess he could fling the Indeedee, but the Helping Hand's going to go before that anyways. We're going to see what my opponent wants to do. Indeedee is indeed going to go for this Helping Hand. Will I be able to stop Trick Room? What's Sneasel going to do? Sneasel's going to go Taunt. So obviously going to taunt my Indeedee. That makes sense. So now I can't go for Follow Me's next turn. But will I be able to pick up this knockout? This is the big question. Duraludon going for the Max Darkness. Helping Hand boosted into Oranguru is just going to be shy of the knockout. So that looks like it's a reason to run Dark Pulse on this variant of the team. Like on this team specifically, maybe this is a reason to run Dark Pulse instead. Maybe that's the reason to run Dark Pulse instead. Okay, like I think I'm just gonna stay in here. I'm gonna go Psychic into Oranguru and I'm just gonna Flash Cannon. And by Flash Cannon, I think I max Wormwind. I'll Wormwind in case he wants to swap Sneasel into like a Mudsdale or something. But he's gonna stay in. Oranguru's actually gonna click a Light Screen, which is pretty good setup on it if you ask me, but he is stalling out turns of Trick Room right now. Indeedee gonna go for the Psychic. This should kill. I'm in Psychic terrain. I don't care about the Light Screen. Yeah, Oranguru does indeed drop right there. This is still slightly concerning. This game's nowhere near over yet. But Duraludon going for Max Wormwind. Gonna connect. Gonna go into Sneasel. That should kill through the Light Screen. Yeah, that does indeed kill through the Light Screen. And the good news is, he hasn't touched. I'm still full health with everything. And he's got only 3 more turns of Trick Room. My apologies. But 3 more turns of Trick Room right now, and 3 more turns of Max. So he's going to bring in the Mudsdale. There's his Max user right there. No, don't even have to guess that. And actually, this could be a guessing game. But I am just going to go Helping Hand. I can't use Helping Hand after the taunt. I can't use Follow Me after the taunt. Do I want to swap out? I do not want to swap out. I mean, I could sacrifice Fallings here. And actually, that might be the better play. Sacking off Fallings here. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I just make sure I'm doing this with the right Pokemon. Yeah, okay. Sacking off Fallings here is the better play. Mainly because at the end of the day here, and I'm just going to Steel Spike the Hatterene, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have the special attack and the potential to click Follow Me. Like, losing Indeedee here could be huge, could be bad. So I'm thinking he's going to max Mudsdale here. I'll be able to keep Indeedee in the back for powerful Psychics later on in the game. And obviously be able to Follow Me away potential Rockfall later on to keep my Gyarados alive, which is probably the more pivotal answer. But go Fallings. Fallings, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to die. We're going to kill off the boys here. It's a bit unfortunate. But Fallings' special defense is going to raise. Mudsdale is going to simply click High Horsepower, so no max. So Fallings, of course, going to survive that here. Going to be a critical hit, unfortunately. But I mean, Duraludon going to Steel Spike here. So what is this? Is it trying to... What is he doing? Is he trying to reverse the room? What is he going for? Because there's no way Duraludon should be faster than... I'm very confused. Why would he reverse the room? Excuse me? I mean, I'm not going to complain, but what? Like, no complaints whatsoever. Yeah, okay. He definitely did... What? Yeah, that was definitely a mistake on his end. He must have forgot he got Trick Room up. He definitely forgot he had Trick Room up. But honestly, I think maybe we win that anyways in the late game? I really don't know how that plays out, but I think we have the upper end there. Because I'm just thinking, he has 2 more turns left, even if he Dazzling Gleams there. Right? Duraludon survives, he hits Fallings. Right? Duraludon's on the field. I can let Duraludon die. The following turn I come into Gyarados. I go Follow Me, kill the hat, then Trick Room ends. Then I have Psychic and Waterfall going into Mudsdale. That should be the game. Assuming he doesn't max. I mean, he's going to max the Mudsdale at some point, right? So, I don't know. Don't know what he was doing there, but we did get our 2 wins. We said we were fighting for wins. And we got our 2 wins in this episode. So, a little bit shaky. We had to go through those rough waters of those 2 first episodes there. But you know what? If you stuck through it and you watched all 6 episodes with this team just to get to a point where we won 2 games with the boys, you know, leave like #TheBoys down in the comments section down below. But either way, guys, that's going to be it. We'll be back with a new team next time. And thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.